My name's Max. I'm the founder of DEC. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm on unceded Anacostan land. DEC is a personalized targeting and planning web app for Democratic campaigns of all sizes. Our core mission is to use data and analytics to make all campaigns as competitive as the most well-financed, high-profile campaigns. The foundation of DEC is a set of predictions for each person in a given candidate's district. These predictions cover who a person might vote for, whether they'll make a financial contribution to a campaign, whether they'll turn out to vote, whether they might be persuadable, and more. In DEC, these predictions are then used to guide campaigns to contact the right people with the right message and make the best possible planning and resource allocation decisions. The predictions we've built are more accurate than those from surveys. That's because we rely on evidence of what voters have actually done in the past and what might have driven those actions. This approach allows us to update our models every day without running expensive surveys. But of course, none of this great data is worth anything if it's not useful to people, which is why our team has put a lot of attention into building a web app that makes what we've built easy to understand and act on. We unfortunately don't have time today to do a full demo of the product, but here's a sneak peek at what it looks like. In the app, users can track how their campaign is going, organize a plan to improve their chances of winning, define target audiences, and export those targets to tools where voters can actually be reached. In the expo booth, we'll be happy to show you more and go deeper into our methods. This past year was our biggest year yet. Through a partnership with the DNC, over 1,000 campaigns used DEC to drive their programs. These campaigns ran the gamut from targeted congressional and statewide seats to low-budget state house seats in deep red districts. We also worked with a number of independent groups who used our targets to drive hundreds of millions of dollars in spending. In this past year, we also saw that DEC made a huge impact on our users' programs. While Democrats won the presidency in both chambers of Congress, it was a tough year further down the ballot. But Democrats, on average, did about 5.5% worse in 2020 than in 2018. But the campaigns that used DEC suffered much lighter losses, doing only about 2.5% worse than in 2018. And this wasn't because DEC users were better funded or more high profile. In fact, most DEC users raised less than their opponents and started with lower chances of winning. But DEC helped these campaigns to level the playing field. So that's what we do at DEC. I'm really grateful for your time and attention. We'll be raising a round later this year, so if you're interested in learning more, please reach out. We're also excited to meet potential clients, especially in the world of independent expenditures. So we would greatly appreciate any connections y'all might be able to help us out with.